Let's get more on the situation in Tehran now. Robert Parsons, France 24's International Affairs Editor, is here. Robert, this is looking like a return to the situation post-election in June.
Well, it's looking like a return to the situation July the 9th, which is when there was the last big demonstration by the opposition in Iran. The first time they've managed to get out on the street in anything like those sort of numbers. We've had reports today of tens of thousands of opposition supporters joining the main demonstration. Remember, this is an official demonstration, as you said yourself, for Quds, or Jerusalem Day, to mark the end of Ramadan.
So it's kind of an anti-Israeli demonstration.
It's an anti-Israeli demonstration.
Rhetoric
yeah, they've just used this as an opportunity to get out, and they've been saying things, we're not here for Gaza, we're not here for Lebanon, but we will sacrifice ourselves for Iran. In other words, they're trying to hijack the official demonstration, and apparently with some success.
So this is clearly a move by the opposition to bring their case back into the spotlight.
Absolutely.
So these people, although officially they're told to stay indoors, to stay quiet and not to do this, that's clearly not what they want to do.
And they're doing it in various ways. I mean, some of them are getting out there and being outspoken and chanting, and others are simply wearing the colour green, which is the symbol of the opposition. And the problem for the authorities is, how do they deal with it? Do they respond? Do they just ignore it? Or do they clamp down? And in the past, when they've clamped down, there have been problems because of the international publicity that's brought on Iran, negative publicity. And also there's the problem of what you do with your own supporters. And we're seeing apparently today clashes between the opposition supporters and the pro-government supporters, which again brings more publicity, highlights the situation, puts a spotlight on Iran again, which is not what the authorities want.
As you're talking to us, Robert, we see pictures from Iran. President Mohammed Ahmadinejad, rather, preparing to deliver the Friday prayers. The pictures we're seeing here, very much what the government wants us to see.
Yeah, I mean, apparently he started already giving his speech. What's interesting, too, is that after the speech, the prayers, or the sermon, should have been read normally, as has been over the last decades, in fact, by Akbar Rafsanjani, the former president, will be read this time not by him, but by a hardliner, Khatami, another Khatami, not the Mohammed Khatami, who's part of the opposition, but Ahmed Khatami, who's a hardliner. He's going to be reading the prayers, and that's a sign that Rafsanjani, who has supported the opposition, back in July he read a big sermon, very important one, in which he condemned the election and condemned the arrest of the protesters. A sign that the government is cracking down on supporters of the opposition again.
We're seeing Mahmoud Ahmadinejad talking to the crowds there, the pictures coming in from the scene. And obviously this is very much expected that this should be taking place. In the sort of split screen we see there, which is being done by Iranian television, we're seeing crowds walking towards the prayer location, which I'm told is in the university at Tehran. And also below that, other pictures of people walking around with banners, with posters, complete absence of the colour green, which of course is the Mousavi camp's colour. And of course, by looking at these pictures, you're getting no idea, Rob, are you, of the scale of what's going on. Obviously, we're hearing there are clashes between pro-Mousavi demonstrators and the police.
This is all about information control, message control, and the message that President Ahmadinejad wants to put across is that all that trouble that Iran has witnessed over the last couple of months is over. It's returned to normality, and the sort of demonstrations that we've seen over the last couple of months are not going to happen again. But the problem for the authorities in trying to control the information about what's going on is it's not so easy to do that now. There are all kinds of ways in which people get their information in Iran, some through cable television or satellite, others through Twitter and through the internet in general. And the information is pouring out. I was just looking myself on Twitter just a few moments ago. There's lots of information there about what's going on in this demonstration.
Okay, Robert Parsons, our International Affairs Editor, thank you very much.